Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't got your grandma to smash that subscribe button, go ahead and have her smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give the thanks to the following people. Esquiel, Angel, FP Liberal, The Jabs, RC, NVRAGN from Canada. What's up, my boy? The homie Angel, GSF, Abuelita's Journey. This abuelita, I think I already smashed the subscribe button. Thank you. And the homie Fernando. Thank you guys for contributing on the live yesterday. It was fire as always. This episode right here is going to be a banger for you guys, man. Something I haven't really touched on quite yet. Alright. The Southern Hispanics in the California prison system. The Sureños. Alright? Did I work with any? Did I interact with them? What were my thoughts? What were my opinions? Did I have opinions? Well, yeah. I worked with them. You guys have to understand. Well, not worked with them. That sounded kind of shady. I was in Southern California. Southern California is technically the home of the Southern Hispanics, right? Sureños. I mean, I was not in Northern California. I was not in Pelican Bay, High Desert. I was not there. I have no experience working up there, right? So, the years 2007 to 2014 is what I'm going to speak on. All right, that's 7 years at Centinela State Prison. General population, GP. GP level 4. GP level 3. That's it, right? That's the only thing that matters in this conversation. Going to RJD was a whole nother world, right? So, and I was a supervisor elsewhere, right? This was me as an officer at Centinela in the trenches with the Southern Hispanics. So here I go. Numbers wise. Man, they had numbers. They were rolling deep. You guys know what I mean by numbers. They had a large amount of them said, right? Like, that was the craziest part. That was scary. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, man. It was not lost on any of us that if we got into it with one of them, right? Physical confrontation, that it was going to be on and cracking. It absolutely was going to be on and cracking. Were weapons going to be used on us? Most likely, yeah. I'll tell you what, more likely than less likely, that's for damn sure. Did they care about going home? Not at that time. They didn't care about going home at that time. For two reasons. The time frame I'm talking about, 2007 to 2014, because people were not going home. They absolutely were not going home. When you got sentenced to prison, that was it. That was your life. You were following suit, right? You were on program. Did I interact with them? Look, check this out. I didn't interact with them, right? Because they were not the type to interact with cops at all, right? I had more conversations, like legitimate conversations with the black inmate population, right? And that's not to say that's a bad thing. That actually developed rapport. Those conversations develop rapport, right? It's not just all hostile and hostility all the time. Dealing with the Southerners, man, that was at that time frame, and I was a new cop. I was new, I was young. They were young, right? You had some older gentlemen, well, older dudes, but just imagine two young individuals on the opposite team, right? Green versus blue. Like, that's it, bottom line. I did my homework on them. That was never by design. It was never on design by like, oh, I'm gonna study these guys. I think that's just like my my personality, right? A man of war, a man of peace. Right now, I'm a man of peace. Back then, I was just wild. But yeah, they were my enemy, right? They truly were my enemy. Like, to air out any misconceptions that one might have, like, and they know that, we knew that, like, that was what the time, that was up, right? Ain't nobody trying to be buddy buddy. Ain't nobody getting passes. Ain't nobody the fucking green uniform and a blue uniform. That's it, right? Shaved bald heads, tattoos. Right now. So how was I able to identify these Southern Hispanics? Well, let me tell you, they have identifying marks, right? One tattoo that stood out to me was the macrame, right? The I don't want to say Aztec. It might be Aztec, but the numerical sign, which is two lines. One line stands for a 5, 5, and the 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. The number 13, right? The umbrella they fall under. Man, I used to see the macrame often, right? And those prison tattoos at that time, you had to have put in work. You absolutely have to have put in work. Ain't nobody going around and getting a teardrop tattoo because they think it looks cool. Or they like the movie Crybaby with Johnny Depp. I think it was Johnny Depp. Ain't gonna happen, right? Not gonna happen. You're gonna get dealt with. You're walking around with some type of tattoo you ain't supposed to be having. You're gonna get dealt with, right? Man, there would be some dudes that would have it on their face. 1, 1, 3. Man, those dudes, like, they were. I've gotten better. I've gotten better at reading people, right? Through all my years, 16 years of experience in the California Department of Corrections, I've gotten better at reading people. You know, we're like animals. Honestly, bottom baseline, we're like animals. These dudes, like their eyes, not every one of them, for sure not every one of them, but some of them with their eyes, you can tell that, hey, when it cracks, fuck, man, this is going to suck. Like, this is going to be on and cracking, right? Like, the dude was going to go for it, right? And I'm talking like, I can't picture anyone in particular, right? But I remember those eyes, right? Some of them will wear glasses too, and those glasses weren't hiding anything. Like, they were killers, right? Killers. Well, it just so happened that your boy was in the army, and I'm bringing my experience to the table, right? You can tell it's kind of, I'm painting the room for you, right? They don't know what I'm about. For sure they don't know what I'm about. I ain't walking around saying what I've done, where I've been, right? But it is like two lions encircling each other. It was just so different, man. So different back then. And the times, right? So, the Aztec War Shield, right? Another design or tattoo symbol design that identified these guys, right? And I would see them everywhere. They would have it where they would have it, right? Again, another tattoo that had to be earned, right? You ain't just going to slap it on. 18th Street Gang rolled extremely deep. It's like every dude I saw when they had a best tattoo, Barrio 18th Street, had the Romerical Roman numerals for 18, like the macrame with the additional 5, 5, 5, 5, 3 dots, 18, right? MS-13, I came across a few. At Charlie Yard. They got the devil's pitchfork tattoo, right? They got, that one. All of these gangs, man. San Diego, Logan Heights, San Isidro, Escondido Diablos. They were all there, right? It's like these dudes, Encanto, IE, the little bell, right? All these signifying tattoos. It's like, damn, these dudes are rolling deep. It's going to suck, right? And I say when it's going to suck is when it cracks off. So, Do they gotta follow suit? Of course they gotta follow suit. As a matter of fact, check it out. Your boy went into his filing cabinet, can't be showing you too much, and got his little kite that he found, right? Back in C6, you used to find contraband, right? You used to find little wheelas, one-times, notes, hot kites, all kinds of stuff your boy used to find, right? And not even just me, like other people would find it and we'd look, and it's good to do our homework. It's good to be on top of our knowledge. This is also has changed. This is also has changed on the green side. As young cops, man, back in the day, oh, here I go telling a back in the day story like I'm an OG veterano. Here we go. Back in the day, you used to be able to go into a building and tell a cop, hey, who's running shit around here? Oh, that dude right there, Smiley from 18th Street. That guy right there, right? From Compton. So, now, you go to RJD level 4 SNY Charlie Yard. Hey, who's running it? The inmates, Sarge. The inmates are running it. Goddamn right they're running it. Running it to the ground with administration. Keep pushing forward. Well, we're not done yet. So, what type of weapons did these inmates carry? Well, let me tell you. Your boy went into his filing cabinet yet again. Look at those. Those are not cool, right? Here's some more. These are all metal. That's not cool. Here is some plexiglass with a nice little note that they attached to it. Make sure it goes in who it needs to go to. In who it needs to go to. Here's some metal stock. Gotta love some metal stock. That'll eventually be turned into weapons. This one right here, the Sergeant Okey doked me and made me go into the bottom of the toilet and find them, and I found them. Now I had to do the evidence preservation. This one right here was used in a serious crime, ladies and gentlemen. It was not pretty. Here's a good one. Facility C program. Charlie Yard. Centinela. Look at that. Not good. Let me fold this up so you guys can't see, but I'll tell you the date and the time. 12/25/2009. That, my friend, is what I consider a bone crusher. Right? Wow. Wow. Okay? It was nothing to be taken lightly, right? Yeah, we had stab resistant vests. We still do. But come on, man. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Was I scared? I was very cautious, I'll tell you that much. I was on point, as much as point as I could be on. Things that I would notice, things that they would tell us. And again, things have changed, man. I already told you the time frame I'm talking in. When it was going to crack off, between the Southerners and another race or us, the OG officers used to tell me, watch them, keep looking. Look at how they all came out with their heads shaved. Look at how they're all wearing their blue denim jacket, state issued. Look at how they're wearing their state issued boots. It's like, oh, fuck, here we go. Here we go, right? Here we go. So, man, yeah, that's it. That is a non-biased, factional truth of my experience working with the Southern Hispanic inmates. Sureños, right? There's more that can be said upon, but at this point in time, nothing will be said anything anymore, right? With this message right here is, I'm going to say, in whatever endeavor you do, whether it's a new career, a new something, do your homework, right? Do your homework, get to know policy, get to know procedure, get to know who's who, what's what. I'm not talking about get involved in the drama, get involved in the gossip. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about learn the rules, learn the regulations, right? Sharpen your mind, okay? Keep pushing forward.